good.
We're good.
Yeah. Hey, we're live.
We are alive.
Alive.
Hey, Lindsay.
Hey, Lindsay. Wow. Only have 3 cats left.
Oh no.
I think I'm gonna adopt one tomorrow. Somebody's coming over to look at it. Meow.
Mia.
Zombie. I still have the cat I peed on. No
Still
one
have
wants that cat. Yeah, I still have the pee cat.
They smell it. They take it. They're like,
Yeah.
this cat is owned. Kate, hello.
I technically didn't pee on the cat. The cat
Jumped
got
your
in,
pee.
jumped into my pee. Yeah, the cat was like, "What's that?"
It wasn't
And I was
like,
like, "Oh, you fuck."
you didn't like come home and like, you know what? I just need to piss on a cat real quick.
I
Nope,
did.
so noodle.
I did.
Brandy.
I peed on a cat once, and it learned its lesson. Although the other ones, every once in a while, like, because the bathroom is the cat room, and it's right next to my office, so that's the one I go use to pee. And sometimes they're in there, and I don't want to kick them all out just to pee. And they'll like look, they'll do that cat like, oh, and I'm like, I just hiss at them now. I just hiss.
Don't look at my dick.
Go
Look at my dick. Look at my dick.
It works too. I'll just be peeing and I'll look to the left and I'll go and they all just look at me and they walk away.
Do that with Effie.
There you go.
Kate says, this is a redeemed highlight, so this is important.
Whoa.
Wait, Robert, why have you not shown pictures of these kitties? Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark.
I've gone through 10 cats so far. I've 3 of the 10 left.
You're not getting attached?
No, I don't. I never call
Don't
them
allow
by
yourself?
name. Everyone's called Buddy. Every
Buddy.
single cat's name is Buddy. Yeah. Hey, Buddy.
Hey, buddy. Hi,
I'll
buddy.
post some. Ah, buddy. I'll post some pictures. Kate's cat's name is Buddy.
That's right. I know it's not the podcast, but I did bring a drink.
Oh,
Hey, Jazzy.
jazzy.
I brought a beverage. I was gonna save it for the podcast, but I want it. Today's the day. I need it, you know?
I did that with the Oreo Coke. I found one. I just drank it.
Let's check it out.
Ever try the marshmallow Dr. Pepper thing? I have not yet. I have not. I do need to. On my list.
We were out and about doing errands and stuff today, and we were like, "Are you hungry?" And I was like, "Are you hungry?" And she's like, "Yeah, I'm hungry." "You hungry?" I was like, "Yeah." And we were next to a Chili's, so we're like, "Let's just go to Chili's." We're like, okay, so we went to Chili's, and it's hot here. It's like upper 90s. And I'm like, I'm more than anything just craving like an ice cold Diet Coke. Like, give me a big Diet Coke. And I got it, and it was flat. And then I'm like, hey, can I get a regular Coke? And I got it, and it was flat, and I was so upset.
Oh, you get that buzz.
I get that sting, that mouth sting. I just realized that I have to intro the show. It's super weird.
You do.
Hey, welcome to ControlAltDeath, episode 213. I'm Gabe. That's Robert.
What?
Wooda wooda
Just
wooda
mixing it
wooda
all
wooda.
up. We're mixing it
Wooda,
all up
wooda.
today.
Today, yes, I know. Everyone, take it in. Look, just take it
It's
in.
really weird.
Take it in. It's unnatural what's happening here today.
It smells like beef jerky.
Okay,
here.
well, you're in my home, so just don't
that's disgusting.
don't look under the desk.
Ooh,
And then if it's sticky, I'm sorry.
there's a bunch of peed on cats.
As you can see, Ben is not here today. He's not dead, but he's just not here today.
Goodbye, Ben.
Okay, everyone's leaving.
Yeah, exactly.
Everyone's leaving.
That's all they want.
He's not
they just want
dead.
Ben.
He's alive. He needed the night off. He's gone. He's dead. I said it. All right, get it all out. So
Come on.
we oops. I wonder how that's gonna work if they do the other one. I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
So tonight you're stuck with us, the B crew, huh?
Yeah. Oh, that worked. Oh, kind of.
Kind of works. You're stuck with the B crew. We decided the show must go on, as they say. So the show is on. Is it going to be good?
I don't know. Probably.
I don't know.
Will Gabe get angry at me?
Maybe.
Probably. Yeah.
So today we're going to talk about All Hallows Eve. Robert, I usually point at the poster. You could just-
Just
that, yeah. Over there. Over there. We're talking about All Hallows Eve, which is the first introduction to Art the Clown. And because next week we're doing Terrifier 3, spoilers. We decided, you know what, we gotta watch this. Hey Patty. So here we are. But it's gonna be a normal show. Right?
Yeah. Super normal.
Every CAD I bring a beverage, and today I went with I've seen some people in the Discord with this, and it's like, you know what, I'm gonna try it myself. This is the Mountain Dew mystery flavor on backwards.
Oh, I have one of those in the fridge.
Did you try it yet?
I tried the zero sugar one.
That's the one I got.
Yeah.
This is
it was good.
Voodoo.
Yeah. I got one. I got the sugar, the with sugar
Sugar
one
water.
in the fridge. Sugar water in the fridge.
This is a mystery flavor.
Smell it.
Smells a little fruity. Huh.
Zombie said it tasted like something, I think. Or Dawn did.
It tastes like something. Strawberry?
No, Zombie said it was like something specific. Like an old drink or something, I think.
Like Flintstones medicine, maybe?
Flintstones. Oh my god. I want Flintstones
Vitamins.
vitamin soda.
That's what I meant.
Strawberry cream saver. That's what it was. Yeah.
CAD.
Yeah. Here we are.
We're here.
Insert funny thing here.
You gotta be me, so just do things I do.
Okay.
Okay. Let's not get offensive. Robert, what did you watch? What did you play? What did you consume?
Oh my god.
Whoa, you're getting chunky, huh?
Oh. Oh no! What's happening? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Okay, I'm just a little chunky.
No chunky.
I don't know what's going on. Ninja's weird.
It is weird. Whoa. What did you watch this week, Robert? Anything cool?
I watched several things.
Hit me.
I watched The Penguin. I'm continuing The Penguin because
haven't-
it's fucking awesome.
I haven't started it yet.
Oh, they're long. I mean, they're like hour-long shows. It's great. The second one wasn't as good as the first one, but it's still good. It's still good. I'm looking forward to the next one.
Okay. I'm
You not
excited to
liking that
watch
drink?
it. No. It's weird. It's medicine-y, actually.
That sucks. I
didn't-
liked it. I liked it for the most part.
Did you see that they're killing Coke? What was the Coke that no one liked that I liked?
Spice? Was it Spice?
They're killing Coke Spice.
Fuck Spice. Let it die.
Coke Spice is way better than Mountain Dew Zero
Oh,
Sugar
that's-
mystery flavored voodoo.
Coke Spice tastes like fresh vinyl.
Delicious. Gabe or Loki
Yeah.
says, Gabe, I think you need a nut beef burger to go along with that soda. Sure, I
Nut
do.
beef.
You watched that episode yet?
No, I
Loki?
haven't.
Robert?
No, I haven't watched the
my
VOD.
name's-
I haven't watched the VOD.
I'm so backwards.
Robert Dork.
Robert Dork. Penguin.
It's awesome. Yes.
I can't wait. Can't wait.
It's like it reminds me a little bit of Goodfellas in a way. It's still the Penguin, but it's so. All right.
Yeah. It's that nut
That
beef burger.
sounded warm as hell. Did that come out warm?
It's pretty warm. It was the temperature of my stomach.
Oh man. But yeah, 100%. It's great. First episodes could have been a movie, and I would have been happy.
I saw a thing that said that Matt Reeves, the creator of Batman, or the creator of the director of the new Batman, said that the new Batman movie takes place like 2 days after the finale of Penguin. So I don't know.
Ooh.
I don't know anything about what anything means, but like that's super interesting that it's like a day or two later. So I don't know. I wonder if we're gonna get
I
some
wonder
type
if
of
Batman's
tease.
even gonna be in it.
He said no. He said, like, I'm just going to rip the Band-Aid off now that he's not in it. But also, that could be something that he just says, and then, you know.
Yeah.
I feel like he's
Yeah,
not
'cause-
going to be in it. But who knows?
Yeah, the one thing that's just weird is all this crime's happening in Penguin and all these
Where's
really
Batman?
big things, and Batman's not even. He's like, fuck it, I'm taking a break.
It's like the thing with all the Marvel shows. It's like, where's the Avengers? Why can't they just come and fix it, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Like really quick too.
Yeah. Like that.
Mm-hmm. Like
What else do you watch? I only have a couple, so knock out a couple of
Okay.
years.
I fucking watched The Crow. Okay, I watched The Crow. It took me 3 viewings to watch The Crow. I stopped it and I
Great
started it.
movie. Let me
3.
play the...
It was such fucking hot garbage.
Hold on, let me
And
play
even-
this. No, go ahead. Keep talking.
Even the opera scene that I've heard so much about, I was like, this is dumb. Like, this isn't even good. They didn't even like do it to the music. Like, it was like a little bit to the music. Oh yeah. Ready or
shit.
not, here I come. You can't hide.
What is? I just want the song. Here it is.
Oh,
Some people just know they could save hundreds.
It's an Allstate ad. I don't have YouTube Premium or whatever the fuck. Here we go.
that movie. I kind of I like the first Crow just because I mean I was the target demographic at the time. I feel like I have to whisper things and tell you how much I hated Crow. That the movie was so bad. I liked the first one a lot better. Because they wasted so much time showing how they fell in love, but it was so hollow and it was so weird. It was like, hey, let's escape rehab and do drugs.
Right.
And,
Should be easy.
you know, it's like, and we're in love. And we're in love. It was like, it's the same problem I had with that movie Everybody Loves that I hate, but everybody loves it, so they get mad at me. The one where she fucks a fish, the lady fucks a fish.
Oh, The Shape of Water.
Yeah, it's
Never
like
saw it.
it's like they're so in love, and it's like she's met him for it was like
It's
10
2
seconds on the
days.
screen.
Yeah.
Cut to love. It was like cut to love. Yeah.
I like that movie. I like The Crow. I like it.
Did you?
I have
I like the
zero
first
connection The first one is like I said this when I was talking about it recently, but like if I had watched that when I was a kid, this would be my favorite movie of all time. I would be like, this is the most perfect, amazing thing. Watching it now is like, there's also a lot of weird things that, and I like he died, and like they couldn't make the movie they wanted, so I get it.
Yeah.
But like, there's a lot of things that I'm like, oh, this is like I think there are bits and pieces of both movies that I like differently. I like this thing of this one, this thing of this one. If you put them together, it would make an amazing movie. But we have two separate ones, you know?
Yeah, I think the only thing from the new one I would have put in the old one is it would have been cool to see the main bad guy in the old one actually be like have demon powers.
That's
because
exactly
he was
what I
fucking
said.
Badass, and not some old ass fucking dude.
Businessman dude.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
like
that's what I said.
on.
I like the actor from the first one is the dude from Nope with the voice. He's got that fucking like yeah. So like if he had that demon voice shit, it would have been amazing. Or if this new guy looked more like a creepy villain gang leader kind of guy instead of a businessman.
It's like it was All Hallows Eve. If you like close your eyes and think of the first movie, you can't picture any setting that isn't like lit by like just fire and everything else is black. And it was really cool.
Yeah.
And it felt contained. Like everything was very claustrophobic. Like everything was just in this like little spot and you couldn't escape.
And the city felt like it felt not real, but it felt almost like Sin City, like the city was a character in and of itself, and it was like grimy, and this one was kind of just like whatever. I know the Crow is the new one is awful. I know it's bad, but I didn't absolutely hate every second. I was watching it, I'm like, oh, it's fine. I'll never watch it again. But I got that cool Enya song out of it. Now I can listen to Enya.
That's Enya?
That's Enya. Yeah, what's so weird, and I said this also, but I'm like, this song on the soundtrack is super, like, I genuinely love it. So I'm like, I'm on Apple Music, like, looking for the Crow soundtrack, and I can't find it, and I Google it, and there's no original music in that movie. So then eventually I find the soundtrack, I find the clip on YouTube of him, like, suiting up, and I Shazam it, and it's fucking Enya. So there's no original music.
Ready or Not.
Yeah.
Because that's a Fuji song, and then it's like an old soul song.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it goes back. Like there's a Lauryn Hill basically sings it, and it's Ready or Not, and then there's I think like an old soul original song that they stole it from.
Huh.
That
I didn't know that.
3 deep. Yeah.
The opera house scene was cool, but it needed to be twice as long, and there needed to be more of them. If this was more even if it was like half is the love story and half is John Wick, Crow Wick, that would have been way better. But it was like one violent scene, and it was cool, but it needed to be way, way, way more for this movie to be like amazing. I also like the like weird underworld, in between world shit. I wish they had
like
explored.
A video game.
It was very
like
video
when you
game-y.
die in that pirate game.
Yeah. Yes, exactly.
It's like
the ghost world, and then there's the guy who teaches you your new power. I just like that it was more. It wasn't just in the first one. It's just him. He's the only one that has. We don't know why he has powers. He has this thing, and this one is like, oh, there's a whole world here with people doing weird things and powers and whatnot. So I wish the original had explored it. I don't know if the sequels do, but
I think Bon Jovi was in one of them.
Was he?
I think Bon Jovi was a crow. I think he was.
He's a singer. He's not a crow.
He was a crow. I think he's in the City of Angels or something like that. Crow.
Tommy says I'd like the TV show. There's a TV show?
There's a Crow TV show.
There is?
I didn't know that.
The Crow TV series. Stairway to Heaven? 1998 sci-fi. Huh.
Whoa.
Oh, weird.
Who is the crow? That looks like the
Mark.
Crow.
This guy. Oh, he was in John Wick.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah,
He's
I know
a
that
weird
guy.
dude. He's a weird dude.
Huh. wonder if this is on Plex.
Oh, look.
I'll check it out. Maybe I'll just read the comic, right? It was just a comic, right?
I don't know. I have no idea. I do
Plex
know
God.
that.
Yeah, let me shout
I
out to the Plex
blame-
God. Sorry, real
Oh
quick.
yeah.
The Crow TV series.
We'll see.
I says he's
I
the
say I
host
blame-
of Iron Chef America. Is that true?
Hmm.
Sorry, what were you
I
gonna
don't
say?
know. I just said I blame the Crow, the original Crow, for the rise of Marilyn Manson. Because I remember being in 7th grade. I think I was in 7th grade, and Kurt Cobain just killed himself, and then the Crow came out, and then all of the grunge
Oh,
kids that in
yeah.
my class went to the Crow, and I swear to God, the next week they were all dressed like the Crow in mourning for Kurt Cobain, and then like within a couple months they were all always in like super goth, and they went like
Yeah.
super goth, and I was like, what happened? You were wearing flannel around your waist like 3 months ago.
Right.
What?
Now it's all emo.
I just remembered all that, like
Goth.
those two things: Kurt Cobain dying, the Crow, then led into that movement. It was crazy.
Manson. I liked Manson until recently. You know?
It was always interesting. It was always interesting to me.
Oh, getting a call.
Oh shit.
Hello, ControlAltDeath.
Hi,
Really
it's
getting all
Kate.
that
Hello.
shit.
Hey, Kate.
Hello. This is an update on Dark Shadows. Dark Shadows. Watch all 500,000 episodes and 10 movies on the Roku channel.
Yes. Hold on.
Yeah.
Is this the one?
No.
Christ, man. I'm
Here's
getting
the
mad
thing.
now. I'm getting mad.
Me too. Me too. Here's the thing. I'm just gonna spoil it because I'm on episode 214, and God bless the person who gets up to episode 214. I don't think anyone in this chat is going to. So essentially, we're at the point where a spooky person has come into town. He's a relative of the main family. Everything is pointing towards the fact that he's a vampire. Like, weird shit's going on in this town. There's another guy who's a really big sleazebag who lost a lot of blood after he got sucked into this guy's coffin. There's things going on, but nothing is said. He hasn't outright said that he's a vampire.
Okay.
So like everything about him screams vampire, but nothing has been said that he's a vampire. Even though I'm pretty sure he's made this other guy into a vampire, and the other guy's acting weird. And anyway,
You gotta be close now. You have to be.
I'm just waiting for the episode where he's like, "I'm a vampire," or like, because there's one
what it's
other
titled.
character who got like blood. He got sick from the loss of blood, and the last person he was with this vampire guy.
Right.
So, yeah. It's
I think you're close,
frustrating.
Kate.
You got
Think you're close.
You're getting into vampire adjacent territory, so they're gotta be right around the
Right.
corner, you know?
I'll be first time chat from E Fairy Thirsty. Hi, E Fairy Thirsty.
Welcome in.
Welcome
Thank you for
in.
that.
Sorry, I saw the little banner that says
okay.
first time chat on this person, and I got excited.
I'm excited too. I love new people.
Yeah,
Welcome in.
yeah, new people. Anyways, yeah, man, I'm getting real close. I'm hoping
feel it.
to, when that day happens, it's gonna be such an exciting phone call.
You know,
But here's the thing. Yeah.
yeah.
Go on.
Oh, Sherry, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you.
Nice.
Thank you.
Kate, I was gonna
that's the new
say,
follow thing.
What?
You guys always had the ghost. And now it's a gravestone.
the ghost is for subs. That's if you give us your soul.
Oh.
The gravestone
okay.
is like, I don't get there. It doesn't mean anything. I just wanted an excuse to put the photo on there, so I did the gravestone.
Oh, nice. Okay.
I was gonna say I'm a little relieved that you didn't see the vampires yet because I think Ben needs to be here for that call. You know?
Sure.
So
Sure.
I'm a
Not-
little relieved.
Not boring old me.
No.
Oh, Rob.
I'm
Here's
Gabe.
my question to.
I'll be Ben.
Here's my question. Whoa.
That's my Ben.
100%.
Here's my question
my Ben.
to. Whoa. Bye,
Yeah.
Ben. To the both of you, and
Sounded
if
like you
Ben
said
was here, I'd
ooh-woo,
love to
but
get
yeah.
his response. How do we feel about vampires as a whole? Because I don't think vampires is really a genre of horror that we talk about on the show. So like, I'm excited to have this guy finally reveal that he's a vampire, just because I've been waiting for so damn long.
Yeah.
But like, in general, are we excited about vampires? Yes or no? Yeah? No?
Are you horny for vampires? Call in.
Are we horny for vampires?
I fuck with vampires. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm a fan.
like a vampire. We
They're
got the Nosferatu's coming out. Got Salem's Lot.
Yeah, Zombie
Oh,
just
God.
said Salem's Lot was fun. I like it. I think vampires got weird for a bit with Twilight. It was kind of, and between Twilight and True Blood, I will defend True Blood and I'll die on the hill that they're awesome. But they did get like really horny for a long time. But I think we're kind of inching our way back to like creepy monstery vampires. So I'm all for it.
Yeah.
Right.
Werewolves can get fucked though.
Oh. Yeah, I mean,
You like werewolves?
there's been ghosts and
Not a fan.
lots of ghosts on the show.
You ever seen
If you
Dog
want,
Soldiers?
No.
Oh, you need to see Dog Soldiers. That's
Dog
the fucking
Soldiers?
vampire or the werewolf movie. That's like hell yeah, Dog
Okay.
Soldiers.
I'll add it to our list. Dog
you-
Soldiers.
Oh, Terry likes it, apparently. But
Dog
Gabe, if we're
soldiers.
talking about old school vampires, if you want to look up the character is Barnabas Collins, and
Okay.
he looks like a cool vampire. He wears like a little mini cape thing. He just has like the face of like, oh yeah, this guy's a vampire.
Oh, I just Googled it and I don't even want to show it because I think it's a spoiler.
Oh.
Well, that's just
mean-
calling it a spoiler gives
That's
away.
true.
the
Well, I don't
spoiler.
want to say it. I don't want to say it, but hey, I think he's a vampire.
Looks like a vampire.
Well, no,
This
for
is-
sure. But that middle picture there with like him holding a cane.
Yeah.
Yeah,
mean, that's who Johnny
how
Depp-
he looks like in the show.
This is who Johnny Depp plays. So it's got to be him.
Oh,
So maybe he hasn't been
no.
revealed yet.
but doesn't that middle picture? I mean, that's such a cool
It's badass.
vampire-looking guy. Yeah, man, that's
Pretty
that's
cool.
the kind of vampire I want to see. In
Sophisticated.
My life. Is what?
You like a good sophisticated vampire in a mansion
Yeah.
with a coat.
Like
yeah,
a John Hamm
he's from
vampire.
England,
A
he
John
has an
Hampire.
accent.
He's got a big dick. That's why he needs all that
Well-
blood to keep his big dick going. Sorry, Kate.
I mean,
John
I
Hamm
was
has a
going to
big
talk
dick.
about vampire dicks, but here we are.
Well, I'm talking about John Hamm. He's got a big dick. Google it. Look, there's photos of him walking, and this thing's like swinging
That's
in
what-
his pants.
I love John Hamm.
His real last name isn't Hamm.
Oh. John Hamm's the best. He's
He
the
is,
coolest.
and he's got a big dick.
Interesting.
E Fairy. Fairy says, E Fairy, what should I call you? Should I call you Fairy? Should I call you Thirsty or E? I think the way to make vampires scary is to make them disgusting parasitic leeches. When they're sexy, domineering goth boyfriends, it doesn't work. Honestly, I don't disagree.
Huh.
I think 30 Days a Night vamps, fucking cool as shit, man. Monsters. Suck their blood.
You ever see that one vampire movie with what's his name? John
Hamm.
who's the bad guy in John Hamm. Who's the bad guy in Con Air? The main bad guy. And
John
and-
Malkovich.
John Malkovich. Yeah. That one where he's making the movie Nosferatu and he like gets a guy that looks like a vampire, but really is a vampire and he starts killing people on the set. And it's like,
No. That sounds
and it's like,
amazing.
it's like a kind of like a dark Shadow of the Vampire. Thank you, Loki. Yeah.
I have not heard of this.
And it's like real Nosferatu looking dude, I think. And it's just
It's Willem Dafoe.
Yeah,
It's Willem fucking
there
Dafoe.
you go.
Okay. All right. This looks awesome. I'm gonna watch this tonight.
I know it's like a slightly a comedy, but it's like it's not
It's cool.
goofy, you know? Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Like
Okay.
stop fucking killing my like people comedy.
Katie, you gonna watch this
What's up?
Still there?
Shadow of the Vampire?
If it's on Roku or somewhere I can find it, sure.
Mm.
Let me.
Okay. Hi, Inky.
I mean, oh yeah,
Pink
it's
hair.
a little older. It looks cool.
Looks
Sure,
pretty
I
cool.
like John Malkovich. All right.
John Malkovich.
Hey, if you
Well,
want to have a watch party, I'll be down. If you
Yeah.
want to make that
Maybe we'll
into
just do it for
another
Cat
Cad
eventually.
movie.
Well,
Yeah.
we'll get to we got a busy week for CAD, so it'll have to be a little
Sure.
while if we do a watch party. But I'm down. It looks fun.
Sure. Sure. Cool. All right. Well, thanks
Thanks,
for
Kate.
letting me spew about Dark Shadows for the billionth time, and hopefully next week I'll have a more fun update.
Okay. I can look forward to it.
All right.
I
Bye,
believe.
Kate.
I believe. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks. Bye.
Doodly dude.
Diddle-a-doo.
Inky, hello.
We definitely gotta
Um,
watch Dog Soldiers at some point. I think
Okay.
you'll like that. Good werewolf movie.
Okay. We'll have Don on for that one. He always comes on for the werewolves. I'm just they're just hairy animals, you know. But maybe that'll be the one that makes me into a
Yeah, these
werewolf
are
guy. Big werewolf
decent.
guy.
These are decent. Like I like the only werewolf I like are the Dog Soldiers and the one with Nards. I was like, I think that's Uncle Rico Wolfman.
This is a good one. I didn't. Let's see. What did I watch? I finished the Mr. McMahon documentary.
Okay.
Which is
I remember you talking about that last week.
it's the new Netflix. I spit on my lip. It's the new Netflix documentary about Vince McMahon. Gotta hydrate. Everyone hydrate.
You do.
It's about Vince McMahon and the rise of WWE and all that stuff. I finished it. It was super good, really interesting. I'm not a wrestling guy at all, but it was fascinating, and I really, really enjoyed the whole thing. Barry says Vince McMahon creeps me out more than 95% of harm. It's true. He's a real life monster.
He is.
So even if you're not a fan of wrestling, it's really good documentary. The story's not really done because a couple months ago there's like all these new worse, way awful, terrible allegations and shit. So that's still happening, but and you could tell that this was filmed before anything happened. So he's very much in 99% of this until the very end. Once they catch up with like real life, then he's not in it anymore because he didn't come back because he's a big old piece of shit baby. But it's very good, and it makes me wish that I had been watching wrestling all my life. But then I'd be like a wrestling nerd, and like I don't know if that might be too much for me. You know, I'd be like VHS or something. Like ugh.
I watched wrestling when I was a kid, up until the point where
Getting VHS, I
Papa
love it.
Shango did a spell and made Ultimate Warrior puke in the ring, and I was like, "This is bullshit." And I stopped.
This is
watching
not
it. I
real.
remember that. That's what did it. Where I was like, "This is ridiculous."
Yeah, I played the games. I knew all the characters and the names from the video games, but and from just all my friends watched it. Everyone around me has always watched it. I just for some reason I never did. But they do go through some of the more tragic events that happen with some deaths of some wrestlers. Those I remember, or I mean I know of them a lot more than like normal wrestling, and they do go through a lot of that. So that was kind of interesting. But good documentary. It's good. What else you watch, Robert?
I watched Cuckoo,
Oh,
which I did in my head. I can't not say cuckoo.
Cuckoo.
Yeah,
Cuckoo.
cuckoo.
Isn't that weird that there's two movies that use that theme of cuckoo back to back?
Yeah. Oh, that
One
movie. That
What'd you
fucking
think?
movie. It was like
It's weird.
the thing is, it took me a while to understand like what the movie vibe was, because I
Mhm.
was like, what the fuck? Why are these characters so weird? Why are like the parents so aloof? You're like, what is going on? This feels like it's David Lynch, but it's not weird enough to be David Lynch. And then it gets weird enough.
Yeah, it's super weird.
Gets super weird, and it's such a simple explanation, but it's like so weird.
Yeah,
It's amazing.
I liked it a
I'm
lot.
glad.
I had a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm glad she wasn't crazy. I thought the movie was about her going crazy and nobody believing her. And I was really glad that it wasn't that movie, because I was in the mood for one of those movies.
Yeah, like, oh no, something's happening at this place. It's good.
Yeah.
Cuckoo. Dan Stevens, man, love that guy. Anything he's in, I'm gonna watch.
Oh yeah. That
Love
guy's
him.
that guy's
And Hunter
crazy.
Schafer, she was amazing too.
Mm-hmm.
I watched the first episode of Uzumaki, which is the Adult Swim adaptation of Junji Ito's his most famous graphic novel, or whatever you want to call it, which is also my favorite that he's ever done. It's my favorite thing he's done. And it was the first episode. There looks like it's like 30-minute episodes. I don't know how many, but this was the first one. Inky, it's amazing. Very true to the book. The art style is perfect. This is what all the miniseries and all the shows should have been, is this art style. My only concern is that they just shoved in so much. Like, it's 30 minutes and it goes fast, and they put in like a lot of stuff. And I know the story is like, it's a long story, it's a big book, but like all the famous things you've seen from any images you've seen are like all in this first episode. But I trust that they're gonna nail the rest of it. It was a lot, but it wasn't bad. It wasn't like, oh my god, it's too much. But it was just like, oh, we're hitting like a lot of the story right away. But it was good. Terry, it's on Max. It's on Max.
Max.
Man.
Speaking, I didn't watch it again yet, but I just want to point out to Strange Darling from Zombie in the chat. I don't know. I think Zombie thought it was okay, but I'm telling you, I think you'll like it, Gabe, a lot. And
Yeah.
it's like, it's not Quentin. It's its own style. It's kind of like, but I would say it's like kind of Quentin Tarantino, kind of, and then like mixed with this own thing. Like it's so interesting and weird and funny, but not funny. And it's hard.
I'm very excited. That's probably where we started. I'll do the last thing I watched. The reason we're not watching anything else is because we started Monsters, which is the new season of Monsters is the Lyle and Eric Menendez story. And super good. I like it a lot. I think the one thing I'll say, and we haven't finished it yet, we have 2 episodes left, so everything could go wrong at the end, but there was a lot of criticism from people on the internet, and I think a lot of the people criticizing the show have not watched it, and there was maybe like one guy who said something, and they're all just like taking everything as true and not actually watching it, because I feel like they're representing all possible like versions of what happened pretty well. Obviously, we don't know like 100% of why they did what they did, but like they're covering all the angles, which I think they should. I don't think they should just focus on one, because we don't know for sure. We weren't there, you know. So there was a lot of backlash to the show and how it was portrayed, and there's some also weird stuff, but like everything in the show kind of makes sense, you know. But it's good if you like kind of true crime. If you liked the first season, if you like Dahmer, it's very similar. It's very good. It's very graphic in some of the things they show and talk about. But and dude, fucking Javier Bardem. Fucking Javier Bardem is like, everyone in the show is good.
Oh,
The
Javier.
two guys who play the brothers are amazing. But fucking Javier Bardem is a goddamn master. He's such a fucking piece of shit in this show. Based on the dad. Exactly. I want to lick him up. Like, there's an episode where it's like they break up the story really well, and there's basically a whole episode about him, and I'm like, I paused it. I'm like, I will, like, this dude's a piece of shit, and I will sit here and listen to him act and talk about anything for hours. Like, he's just, I love him so much. He's so good, and he's so amazing in this show.
Who does he play in the show?
He plays their dad, so he plays
okay.
the source of the root of all evil, if you will. And he is like just fucking unbelievable. Everyone's really good, but he's a god. He's a god.
Nice. Oh yeah.
There's something else I wanted to say about the show. I don't know. I lost it. It's gone forever. But it's a good show. I recommend it.
I haven't watched the other one. I need to watch it. I got to be in a mood for the real shit. Like when it's real.
Yeah.
I could watch a Terrifier movie all day, but when it gets like real, it's like something about it. You gotta
prepare for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else you watch? That's it for me.
Oh yeah, we finally watched on your recommendation, Love Lies Bleeding.
Oh, what'd you think?
I liked it. I don't think I'll ever watch it again.
Fair. But it's cool.
It's cool and it's weird. The only thing is I read all the reviews and it was like, it's a gut punch, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, where's the gut punch? I thought like this was going to end like very bad things or something, or it was like everybody just ends in the worst situation ever. And it was actually kind of funny, like how it ended, you know? It was a little silly.
A little bit.
But it was interesting. I love Ed Harris. Anything Ed Harris is
awesome.
in is just the best.
He's so good in this too.
When he plays a bad guy.
Absolutely. Good movie.
But yeah, I liked it. I don't have much, like, the thing is, I liked it, and I think the reason it was a very weird movie, but I don't have a lot to say about it. And that's the reason I don't think I'd watch it again, is because I don't have a lot to discuss about it afterwards.
It's fair. Yeah, I liked it. I liked it a lot. I really liked I don't remember her name, but the bodybuilder actress. She was like fucking amazing.
Joshua.
Food. Brenna, hello. Well, let's just give it a minute.
All right. Is it coming?
No, she's not gonna do it. She's not gonna do it.
We're gonna wait till we talk. We're gonna wait till we talk. We're gonna wait till we talk. Oh no, everything else.
What else? What else you watch?
The last thing I watched that I listed was Prisoners. I've seen it before,
Robert.
but I watched it.
Oh my God.
I knew it.
You gotta be patient with it, Brenna. Prisoners. Now that's a.
Have you seen?
Oh yeah, I've seen Prisoners. That's a heavy movie.
I pretend he's Wolverine in that movie because he's so angry all the time.
Yes. Oh, to make things easier. He's just Wolverine.
Oh, God, I feel like the most tragic, most tragic thing in the whole movie is whatever his name, Paul Dano. How do you say it? Dano.
Paul
It's
Dano.
So fucking tragic.
Yeah.
Oh God.
That's right, everybody. New drop for the month. Exclamation Halloween. Our good friend Gary Busey filmed that for us. Get it while it's hot. It's gonna be gone in 20 something days. That's not for you, Brenna. Thirsty. What do I call you? I'm gonna call you Thirsty. Thirsty. That's also weirder. Hey, Thirsty.
Thirsty.
Recently saw the film 7 Days. Very similar to Prisoners. 7 Days.
Is it
I don't know this
the
one.
Indian movie? Or a different movie?
This one?
That doesn't look like. Prisoners.
That doesn't look. Oh, it's that guy. He's
Maybe
so funny.
2010. 2010. Oh yeah, look at the 2010 one. That looks a little bit more like it.
Okay, that looks more creepy.
Yeah.
There we go.
Is it?
Well,
It's
that's
still
cool.
a foreign movie though, right? It's a
cool ass poster. The doctor seeks revenge by kidnapping, torturing, and killing the man who harmed his younger daughter. Jesus. Looks cool though. The poster's awesome.
Yeah, it is.
I'll watch that. Yeah, Prisoners is amazing. I always see clips from Prisoners on TikTok when it's like people just break it out and then show these little clips of. I'm like watching like dogs fart, and I'm like do, and then it's like Hugh Jackman like where is I and like smashing the wall with a hammer, and I'm like Jesus Christ, give me a like warn me before you go in there, you know. Good movie.
Oh, it's okay, Brenna. It's okay. We just you. I don't think anybody enjoyed last night's stream. It was funny and fun, but it was
the food.
stomach turning.
There's a lot.
It was the most
fetish
disgusting.
content.
We discovered a new fetish.
I think we can make fetish content.
I have a question. I thought about this afterwards. After we talked to after we talked to Hoodie, and we went through the fetish. Is ASMR a fetish?
Okay, I think there are people who make ASMR sexual, not in a way that it's like you can't put like nudity or anything, but definitely like I've seen. I mean, I haven't seen it. Like I would never watch that, but I've seen videos and accounts that are like, yes.
Like sounds like a cat licking his butthole kind of a thing.
It's like a
that
wet
kind of
horse's
ASMR.
mouth.
Like a eating stern macaroni and cheese.
Well, it's
ASMR.
that, and it's the attire that they wear. Don't type that in the chat. Don't type JOI in my chat. Okay. Jesus Christ. But I think it can be. I think it definitely can be. And that's all I'll say about that.
Yeah. Okay. I just thought about that. I'm like, if cutting holes in meat and putting cylinders through it is a fetish that you can just do on TikTok or anything, then surely ASMR is the same.
Yeah, if it's a hot person going, you know. Dead Jenny says, I said last night, I'll say it again. Fetish doesn't mean sex. People fetish all short. That's a hard sentence. People fetish all sort of shit for all sorts of reasons.
Yeah.
I hope no one fetishes me. Don't do that.
You're a...
That's my first one. I know that one. Oh, no, it's not. Damn it. There it is. It's number 3.
There it is. There it is.
Patty's fetishizing me.
Oh no.
I like the ASMR thing. I used to listen when I was at my old job and I had to actually go in. I would definitely listen to it a lot, but it was like the stuff I watched was like the camera was on the microphone, and then it was like scratching of the microphone. You don't even see anybody. You just see a stick, and it's like that. That's relaxing. But when it's, it can be a little bit more vulgar,
Yes, it can. Anything can be ASMR if you make it loud enough.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
I just ate a burger. Let's listen to it turn into poop.
Is that all you watched? You done? You caught up?
Yeah, I think so. I don't think anything else is anything's valid. I'm waiting for VHS to come out tonight or tomorrow. I'm excited.
It should be tonight. I'm excited. I'm gonna watch that immediately. Can't wait. Well, that's tomorrow. It is tomorrow, right?
Well, it comes out at midnight, but I'm thinking it releases somewhere at 9 p.m. Pacific.
Oh,
that's
okay.
Midnight. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I'm excited. I hope it's good.
Me too. Has a high rating.
What? Oh, it has a high rating. I thought you
Yeah.
said someone's rating.
Oh no.
Like, who's rating? The only the thing that's like, once we finish Monsters, I think we're gonna do Penguin, and then we'll go through all the movies that we watched. But last on the list of like things we need to catch up on, but I will watch it, is the new season of From.
Oh god, I watched the first episode.
You did?
Yeah.
I saw a TikTok or an article that's like, is episode 2 the new season of From, is this the best episode of TV ever? And I'm like, I guarantee you it's not. But I'm interested why you would even say that.
Okay. I'll watch it. I'll watch the second one because the first one was just there wasn't anything like bad about it. It was just the same. It was just like more
More
of
of the
that.
same.
More of that like fucking dick tease. Like, hey, you want answers? Here's no answers, but some more questions.
Right.
All we got
More
is
and-
questions.
Inky,
It's
the
like,
show-
what's the question?
It's just, the show is called From. Just the word From. It's basically, it's kind of Losty. It's like Lost meets, it's kind of just a new Lost. It's it's good, and the concept is cool, and the first season you're like, oh shit, but then they just never answer anything. Did I tell you about the
first
guy?
episode was amazing.
It's really good. It's cool.
Yeah.
And who cares, says Brenna. It's like, oh shit, like, whoa, what's happening? But then they don't answer any question, and they never get to anything. It's always like, yeah, like you said, more questions, more. And then the thing that I'm like, we were like last year or whatever, you and I were talking,
Mhm.
and I was like, right before the finale, and I'm like, you had already seen it, and I'm like, I guarantee without watching it, I know that this thing is gonna happen because that's what happens in Lost. And sure as fucking shit, I watched it the next day, and that happened. And I'm like, fuck you,
Yeah.
fuck this show.
That
That was like years
like,
ago. I'm gonna watch it.
That was me in bed. I watched it like in bed, and I'm like, "Fuck you!" like as soon as the season ended.
Right, exactly. Inky says, "I've seen 4400." I don't think I ever watched that show. That was the plane one, right? No, not the plane one. That was where. No, that wasn't the plane one. That was the one where all around the world people just disappeared and then came back or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Tommy says, "I'll be
That's
Ben and
not-
say we don't need more of these Lost type shows." I like them. Just have a plan. That's all I want.
Yeah.
Is it so hard for you
Lost
to
just-
write 5 seasons ahead and before you even start the first one?
Yeah.
Just
Or
do
have
it.
answers before. Even have an answer. Be like, "Look, this is what's happening. That's where we need to get to, and we can take as many twists and turns to get there."
But
I don't think they know. I don't think they know. I was gonna say something and I forgot what it was. Oh, Lost. Lost is just daddy issues. Every single person has a shitty dad in that show. Everything. It's just
Yeah.
like a writer was angry at their dad and they wrote a show.
Yeah, a lot of daddy issues in that show. I was on TikTok the other day. I don't know if I told you this, but the main like smile dude from like they got the orange hair. He's like the main dude you see. They killed him. Spoilers. You know the dude I'm talking about, like the main smile guy who's like outside the house, like, you know that guy,
Oh, what,
the weird fucked
in the
up
first
face.
one?
He's in like the first 2 seasons of From.
Oh.
You know, like the main. Oh man, hold on. You got to see it. From Smile Guy. This fucking guy.
Oh.
He's like the main
Looks-
dude.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about.
He has a TikTok now, and he's super weird. He's like he is like, actually, I don't know if he's playing a character, like playing up that being a weirdo, but he's super weird, and he goes to conventions and just smiles at people. It's really weird, kind of funny.
He just smiles. He should be in that movie.
Yeah, he'd be great in Smile. All right. Enough bullshit. Now we get into some horror movie news or horror themed news, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I don't think you talked about this yesterday, but Burger King is releasing a limited edition, or not limited edition, but a limited menu, an Addams Family menu.
Oh yeah.
So you
I did
got
see this.
a purple Whopper, you got churro fries, you got onion
sound
rings, purple Whopper,
Purple Whopper.
and
that
some type
purple
of shake.
Interesting.
Wednesday's Whopper, Things Rings, Gomez's churro fries, Morticia's kooky chocolate shake. Honestly, it looks pretty good.
Hope that burger turns your poop purple.
Oh, it's gonna turn it something, that's for sure.
Yeah.
This is starting
'Cause I know
October
the black
10th.
burgers turn your poop green.
Ugh.
Black buns.
Ugh. And yeah, this is for. I thought this was for Wednesday season 2, but it's for the animated movie, which I didn't even know was a thing. But there you go.
Is there like another one coming out? I thought
I think
that
so.
came out a long time ago.
I think there's a new one. October 10th, if you want to try any of these things pretty soon.
Get a purple burger.
In a week. Purple burger. We've talked about this on the show before, but it is the 20th anniversary of one of my favorite movies, Saw, and it's coming back to theaters October 20th and 23rd. They've released a poster. Pretty cool.
Isn't there a new one coming out too?
Yes, we will get to that. Don't spoil the news.
Sorry.
Ben
Sorry.
wouldn't do that.
Sorry. I know. But
Actually,
I'm
he
Gabe.
would.
You're
Oh,
Ben.
that's true. I wouldn't spoil it.
Yeah.
October 20th and 23rd. And they're going to show I believe they're showing the unrated version. Part of me wants to go see it because I never saw. I think 1 is the only one I've never seen in theaters, and part of me wants to go watch it, but also I can just watch it at home. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we'll
Yeah.
see. We'll see. Where's that other news that I want that is related? I should have organized these better. Here it is. Not shocking news, but Saw 11 is happening. They have released the release date, September 26, 2025, and Tobin Bell confirmed that he is the lead, which is great because that was the best part of the last movie. You watched Saw 10? You didn't.
I think so. Is that the one where they go to like? Sorry, I was typing something.
It's okay.
Is
They
that the
go
one where they
to
go to
Mexico?
like France or
Mexico.
Mexico? Yeah. I saw that. I saw that in UK when I was over there.
Oh, that's right.
It was
I remember
okay.
that.
It was weird because I didn't like how they. Can we talk about it or can I say stuff about it?
Sure. Maybe not heavy spoilers. Keep it light in the spoilers. You know what I mean?
Well, I was just because I didn't like how they kind of made them the heroes.
Oh, yeah.
Like they switched it around, and I was like, oh no,
I liked it
don't do that.
because like that's what they should be. They like not should be, but like the whole idea of Jigsaw is punishing people, and it got so loose with the kind of people they punish. It's like literally you called out sick to work too much, and
Yeah.
you stayed with like your husband physically abused you, so we're gonna put you in a test. Like Jesus Christ, Jigsaw,
Yeah.
what are we doing here?
You called
huh?
into work and you said your tire was flat, but you lied.
Yeah.
Now there's a tire over you, and you have to get
You
away
have to
before it crushes your
retire.
skull. Yeah.
I
Eat
love
the
those.
whole tire
I love
before it
them.
kills you.
I love those movies. So I like that. Like, oh, I was happy to watch all these people get absolutely massacred. Like, it was great, you know. And like every movie, we want him. We want as much as him as possible. And the fact
Yeah.
that he was the lead and he was in the entire movie was like, oh my god, it feels like so good. Because usually he's there, but spoilers.
Yeah.
He's not really. I mean, he's in all the movies, but he's kind of not like the main guy for any of them, actually.
Yeah.
So this is really cool.
It was cool to see that. It was just I thought they were going to turn it around a little bit where he
This says it.
he was trying to be better, and then he was like I thought there was going to be something where he was still a villain because he's still a villain.
Yeah, of course.
I liked it for the most part, but that's my only complaint.
That's fair. When we'll see what happens with the next one. Maybe it'll go back to the OGs, the OG stuff.
It's just gonna be
Speaking of-
him traveling around in a van and like fixing people.
Yeah. Just give Amanda a better haircut this time around, because the hair was awful. This is news. That is news. This is new news. There's been a lot of back and forth with the newest Scream movie, Scream 7. And they have settled on a release date. They've Friday. Oh, where's Joshua? Sorry, Daniel. Josh is dead. Friday, February 27th, 2026.
Jesus, in February?
Yeah,
Not
weird.
even October.
Weird.
Yeah, that means it sucks. That's probably what it means.
Oh, I'm very fascinated what this movie will be based on, them firing Melissa Barrera and then Jenna Ortega quitting and all this stuff. And Neve Campbell is back. She is the lead. And they fired her or she quit because of, like, there's just been so much drama with this movie. So I'm probably not going to go watch this in theaters, but I'll definitely watch it when it gets home. And I'm very curious what it's going to be.
It's got to be something really terrible, right? Because if all these people are quitting.
Well, they fired her because of her views on what's happening in the Middle East. And then Jenna Ortega, I don't like, some people say she asked for a raise, like a pay raise. And some people are saying she left because they fired her. And Neve Campbell left because she also asked for a pay raise because, like, she's the fucking face of the franchise. And they said no.
Yeah.
She left like years ago. And then after these two girls left, now then they came back to her, and I'm assuming giving her literally as much money as they want. So there's been a lot of, and then there was like directors coming and leaving, and I don't know, it's been crazy.
Interesting.
So we'll see.
They need to do something big and different. Like, they need to really change it up. They need to figure out something. Well,
They
you
won't.
know what? They just do Time Machine now, and they go back into the first movie, and then like,
That'd be
they
awesome.
go and do all these things in the first movie. You need a time machine.
They won't. It'll be the same thing. It's gonna start with her, and it's gonna be her at home, and then it's gonna be like hello, and it's gonna be like, hey Sydney, you miss me, and then it's gonna be the same thing.
I hope it's like her mom, and she's still alive, and it's her this whole time.
I want it to be her. I wish like they should have said she's not in the movie, and then make her the new Ghostface. That'd be fucking cool.
Yeah, like she
That'd been
just
awesome.
finally just loses it.
In the last one, I swore, I'm like, she has to be, like, all this pay raise stuff is like bullshit. They're just trying to, it's a red herring, and she's gonna pop up and be in the movie, but she wasn't. Spoilers. Brenda says stop making more. Okay. No more Scream.
You heard it from Brenna. I want to put that on the box of the Blu-ray. Brenna, stop making more.
And then below it, who cares?
Who cares? It's Brenna's reviews. That'd be amazing.
Brenna, you need to make a Letterboxd account and just review movies, and I would follow that. Okay. It's Christ. Oh my God. What are we doing? What are we doing? Next up, this is exciting because I do want to watch this movie. The Terrifier team's new horror movie Stream is coming out October 15th.
That's streaming on October 15th?
Stream will be streaming on October 15th.
Hell yeah. I was looking for that the other day to find a date because I want to see it.
Yeah. It should be coming out very soon. I am very, very, very curious what this movie will be. But
that's the same day Alien comes out.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'll probably watch Alien first, but
yeah.
A lot of famous people in this movie. A lot of famous horror people, so I'm very curious what it'll actually end up being. But I'll let you know because I'm gonna watch it. Let's see. Where do we want to go? Here we go. Let's do this. A CAD movie that we did. Silent Night, Deadly Night is getting a 4K Ultra HD edition, and it's also including a paperback novelization. Silent
Really?
Night, Deadly Night, 4K Ultra HD. It's so weird because usually the news covers me, so I like to show the news and then I look at Ben to see his reaction, but now I have to do my own reaction. It's really it's weird. But yeah, if you want this movie, and the book is pretty funny. I kind of want the book, but it's a little silly. This is a good movie.
I love how thick that book is.
Oh yeah,
That's really how thick it is.
Well, it's half of it's the first story, and then the second half is just repeating the first half.
Yeah.
'Cause it's the same thing.
That's Garbage Day, right? Isn't that Garbage Day?
Yeah, part 2 is
Yeah.
Garbage Day.
Yeah.
Fun movie. Well, the first one. I saw this description of this movie, and I swear I thought I was reading an old article. Netflix is releasing a new horror slasher called Time Cut, which is a girl goes back in time to stop a serial killer. And I'm like, didn't we just have that movie? I forget the name of it, with what's her face, and like her parent, like she goes back in the 80s. Totally Killer.
What is it?
Totally Killer.
Yeah.
And this is the same movie, except she's going back to 2003, which is like, that was like 2 weeks ago,
Yeah.
but it's not.
Well,
It's a long time ago.
look, they got clear IMAX. Look at that.
It's gonna be like, I'll watch it because like I like time travel stuff, and if it's killer, but like we just made this movie, guys, come on.
Mm-hmm.
But whatever. Time Cut. Did you ever do the thing with CDs where you hold the little thing down here so you can open the cover while it's spinning, and then you can draw like
Yes.
shapes on it? Classic.
Oh, I never drew on it, but I just did it.
Oh, you didn't do that? Yeah, we did Sharpies
Oh.
and would like make little designs and stuff.
That's cool.
21 years ago. Jesus Christ.
I guess till like the 90s, that would have been the 60s, right? Or
Ugh,
the 70s.
disgusting. There's a trailer for a new movie. I don't even know if we should watch. I don't think we should watch the trailer. I think we do need to do a watch party for this movie. And the title of this movie is Crackoon. It's a crack raccoon,
Look at that fucking picture.
and it looks
Whoa.
fucking amazing. It's a Screambox original, so you know it's going to be good. But this picture alone is like, we got to watch this movie. Crackoon. Yeah. October 1st. It's already out.
Yeah. I haven't
Perfect.
seen it. I would have noticed that name, Crackoon.
Crackoon.
Jimmy Crackoon. And I don't care.
But it's available. It's out now. Maybe we'll do a watch party for it. Zombies into it. Skip that one.
A24's Crackoon.
Oh god.
The grounded.
But it takes
depressing
it. Yeah,
slow
it takes it
burn.
super seriously. Oh
shit.
what? Chernobite with the fifth. Oh, I'm Ben.
Do it.
Appreciate that. Thank you, Chernobite. Like Cocaine Bear, but raccoon on crack.
Think so?
Yes. Exactly. Kate says, "Have you seen the trailer for the Nick Frost movie?" Yes. I forget the name of it.
Yeah. I
That
have that
looks
on my
cool.
watch list stuff right after I saw it. It looked really good.
Is it out? Is it available?
No. It doesn't go. The weird thing is when I found the poster, he's not even on the poster. It's just the daughters or whatever on the poster. And I was like,
Huh.
oh, this is the movie.
Huh. It's in theaters, right? I think.
Yeah, I
I'm
think
assuming.
so. I just put things on my Flex watch list so I can.
My eyes. But yeah, it looks cool. Anything with Nick Frost.
Yeah.
Just, I wish, like Edgar Wright, just get Nick Frost and Simon Pegg and make a movie.
Yeah.
You know,
Stop making Quentin Tarantino movies and go back to making the movies you
just
used
make
to
a
make.
movie. Robert, I don't want to alarm you, but I think there's a mouse on your chest.
Oh God. Oh.
Get a mouse trap for that thing.
uh, it's because I had to drag myself, so I just moused myself.
Yeah, you
I
moused
moused
yourself.
myself.
Don't ever mouse yourself. So this is not usually an article that I would throw in here, but I did just watch this movie, so I'm interested. I watched a movie recently called Possession, which is a Sam Neill movie from the 80s or 70s, and I don't know if I talked to you, Rod. I talked to Ben about it, but it's like it's a crazy, insane movie. And apparently they're making a remake, which is like insane to me. It's wild that they're making a remake of this movie. Zombie says god awful. Jesus Christ, dude. This fucking guy. I can't even say anything with this fucking zombie. No, Possession. I love this movie. It's I talked about it a couple weeks ago, I think. Yeah, 1981. Good movie, really good movie. The ending is crazy, but they're remaking it, which is like, it's I don't know how on earth you remake this movie and you capture the insanity of these two people. You know what I mean? You seen this movie, Robert? Oh, you should watch it. This is one where you save it for like when you're in the mood for like some heavy shit.
Okay. Is it heavy or just weird? Is like it's heavy?
It's the second. Okay, the first half is like heavy relationship stuff, like people upset because someone's leaving, breaking up. If you have relationship trauma with anything yelling and like just any like fighting, it's gonna be it's gonna hit hard. But once you get after that, then it gets really weird toward the end.
Okay.
And it's definitely a slow burn, I guess you could say. That's why Zombie doesn't like it, but I love it so much. I watched the Joe Bob version and it was very fun.
All right.
Possession.
Well, maybe it'll pop on my list because I gotta watch like a horror movie every day now. So I gotta do that.
This is a horror movie.
Oh.
Yeah, I would consider it a horror movie.
Did you like? I know you watched it for CAD, and I don't remember if you liked it or not. But did you like that movie Terrified? It was a Spanish movie.
Yeah, yes and no. I didn't. It's one of those movies I always see like, oh, dude, you know, like this hidden gem, and I'm like, yeah, it was all right, but I didn't like the kid at the table. Like that shit was creepy. But overall, it didn't blow my dick off.
There's a movie that the same guy made called When Evil Lurks, and I had just put it on Plex, and I want to watch.
When Evil Lurks is fucking amazing.
You've seen it? You've seen it? Okay.
When
the
Evil
same guy
Lurks
made
is
Terrified. Okay.
Fucking amazing. Friend of the show, Dave Correa, eventually wants to come on and do that for CAD.
Okay. I'll watch
that movie's really good. For sure, watch that one. The other one, Terrified, whatever. But that one's really
I like
good.
that one. I've seen that. I saw that one a long time ago. I think before we watched it on CAD, and I enjoyed it. There were some creepy parts, but
some creepy parts, but When Evil Lurks is awesome.
All right,
super good movie. Where do we want to go from here? Here's some cool collectibles that are being released this week. Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Holy shit! Neon Sign.
Oh shit! You got a Neon Sign collection now. You gotta.
I do.
Gotta add to it.
I got my art over there. It's lit up now.
Look at this.
But oh, don't touch it though. I took a long time to get it. Just don't touch it.
I peed on it.
Okay. This is cool. I like that they got so many colors in here. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Usually neon signs are like, I mean, it's not real neon, it's fake neon, but like usually it's, you kind of get a couple, nice. But this is pretty cool. I want this, but like a ray gun from Zombies. That'd be cool. Toonie Terrors. I'm a big fan of. I know Zombie and I, we agree on, if there's anything we agree on, it's that Toonie Terrors are the best toys ever. And they're releasing some a silver screen collection of black and white Nosferatu, Vincent Price, Vampire, and the alien from They Live.
That's cool.
Please don't do it for me.
I like the They Live alien would be cool.
This
to
one's
have.
cool. I mean, they're all cool, but like, I'm not gonna seek them out, you know.
Yeah.
And are you familiar with Living Dead dolls?
Fuck. I think so.
You've
I don't,
probably
like,
seen them in
vaguely.
stores and shit.
Yeah.
They started like kind of like cutesy versions of
Isn't that a Rob
various
Zombie song?
Living Dead doll.
Living
Is it?
Dead doll.
Living Dead burn through the winches. Hold on, I need to fart. Okay. Well, they're releasing, and they do a horror line too, and they're actually pretty cute. They're releasing Leatherface, which is just fucking amazing. So
It's amazing.
it's just like a cute doll version of the psychopath
Oh.
Leatherface.
Oh, they have the lipstick one too.
Yeah. You can
That's
do
great.
you can do the ending. It's super cute. We have F and I bought. Look at this. Look at this little guy. He's just a little guy.
Oh,
We have a penny. We have the old Pennywise, which are
that's
very cute.
cool.
Cross the Dust says smash. Hell yeah. Sexy Leatherface.
Rank.
4K versus Steelbook of North by Northwest. I know I've seen this movie, but I don't remember it at all. But if you're a
There's a
Steelbook guy,
plane, and he just tries to hurt this guy.
and then there's some prints, some funny horror crossover prints from this one artist, dude. I don't remember his name. This is funny. The Candyman one's really funny. And then you got Chucky in Full House, which is pretty cool.
Nice.
Okay. We have come to the last news story.
Oh shit.
And
Big news?
yeah, it's pretty big. I try not to bring like serious topics to the show. You know, it's a fun show. We kind of just shoot
Just
the
wait
shit.
for me to be on.
We shoot the shit and we talk, you know, we have fun here, but sometimes, you know, life happens and sometimes life can be really hard.
Yeah.
Sorry. I just need a minute.
It'll be
Sorry.
okay. I come here for you.
And I'm sorry I have to be the one to bring it up, but Chucky has been canceled
Oh.
after 3 seasons. I'm sorry.
I will say, I can't believe you got 3 seasons. Like, it's crazy.
It's true. It's pretty true. Yeah, it's gone. It's canceled. Not coming back. Chucky's gone.
Unless it's like Futurama, where it can come back like 17 times.
No, he'll definitely come back. Chucky always comes back. He literally says that in all the thing I have, or the thing you have behind you, literally says he always comes back.
I just pee on that.
Don't. Okay.
There's a little pee on everything.
But these are expensive objects that I own, Robert.
Now they're one of a kind.
So it's been canceled. Not shocking, as the show kind of sucks. Not really a great show, but a very fun show. I loved every episode, and I'm happy, like you said, I'm happy to get 3 seasons. We didn't deserve even 1, and we got 3.
That's more seasons than Freaks and Geeks got, man.
That's true.
2 more seasons.
It's more seasons than how many seasons did Deadwood get? Like 2?
Yeah.
Or 3 maybe. But Chucky's not dead, okay? Chucky never fucking dies. We already know we're getting at least 1 movie, probably more movies. The cast was at a convention, I think this last weekend, and they're hopeful that the show is being shopped around and maybe someone else will buy it and continue on. So it may not happen for a while, but he'll come back. Always comes back. And speaking of Chucky, we're getting a documentary, Doc of Chucky. Weird name for a documentary, but it's a whole ass documentary on Chucky, coming November 1st. Why not release it a couple weeks early for Halloween? I don't know.
Or
I
at
don't
least
work.
a day earlier.
Literally.
A day earlier.
Literally, like release it on Halloween. I'll fucking sit down and watch this on Halloween. But it's coming to Shudder. Very excited. Here's the poster. I'll check it out.
Yeah.
But yeah, but the show is done. Chucky show, not our show. Our show will never get canceled.
Knock on Ben's desk.
And that's it for the news. News is done. No more news, Robert.
It was good news, except for the blast news. That was bad news.
Yeah, that's sad. And they left it on such a weird
You
spot.
didn't see Joker, did you? You said you were going to say Joker.
No, I didn't see it. I don't know. Everyone's saying it's awful.
I'm gonna wait.
Yeah, I haven't seen one good thing about it. And Effie and I were talking. We're like, do we want to like go spend like freaking $50 to get snacks and everything, and to just watch a shitty movie that I'm gonna be sad that it's bad because I like the first one so much? And we're like,
If there
no.
wasn't like 4 other movies this month I wanted to see, then I would go see it. But it just, there's like my inner, like my little spidey sense or whatever I have about a movie being bullshit is tingling on that one.
It's tingles.
"Ah."
Yeah. I'll watch it when it comes out, the day it comes out at home. But
Yeah.
I don't think I want to spend money on it, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
And besides, do you see the? I was gonna say there's a way better clown movie coming out next week. Did you see the video the Terrifier account released where it's like, it's the GIF or it's the meme of Art going like,
Yeah.
and then smiling, and they're showing the scores of Joker and then the scores of Terrifier. It's really good. It's really good.
Terrifier is like 94%. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
To be fair, there's only like 10 people have rated it, but still, 90's
Yeah.
90. I'll take it. Kate says, just out of curiosity, I went to the New York Horror Show site. It got canceled twice, and now it's saying it'll be around in 2025. Well, that's good. Kate, let me know when they have guests. And maybe if it's someone cool, I'll send you something and you can get it signed. I only want Brad Dourif. He's the only guy I want to sign something. And Tobin Bell from Saw. There's a little convention that's going to be near me in a couple weeks, and the only person who's like kind of cool is Michael Myers' sister from the original movie. Is going to be there.
That's cool.
The one who dies in like the first 5 minutes. But I don't think that's worth an hour drive,
No.
All right. Let's get into KOTOR. Oh, KOTOR's in an ad. Let's wave. Let's get into All Hallows Eve, the first film from Damien Leone, the introduction of KOTOR. Hello. The introduction of Art the clown we all love. Robert, you've seen this movie before.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts?
It's not that great. So I saw Terrifier first. And
Yeah.
then I was like reading up and there was like a thing. So going back, when you go backwards, it's not so bad. If I would have seen this movie, I probably would have been like, this is fucking stupid. Like I would have seen it and it would have just been like, throw away. What the hell is this? It's not great. Knowing where it goes, it's cool to see. I always love to hear the band I like, and then I find out there was like an album from a long time before they made it,
Right.
and it's better than it would have been when I first heard it. So yeah, I don't hate it. It's definitely
Well, hello.
it's not the best. Yeah, it's meh.
Yeah, I agree. It's fascinating to see where they have taken, or where they have taken Art the Clown. KOTOR, hello, welcome in. Ben is not here today. I am
Sorry.
I am your Ben monster.
And I'm your Gabe.
That's Gabe. That's your Gabe for today.
Hey, I'm gonna eat a sausage in a Hawaiian roll.
Okay, I
I'm
did that.
grumpy.
I did that once. That was like 4 years ago. Uh, um. So yeah, I liked it. I liked it, but okay. So here's the thing. I liked the whole movie was fun. It was a fun movie. I liked it, but the art section was the only part I gave a shit about.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm like, and I thought about this a lot, especially with him saying that, with Damien saying that the fourth one is maybe gonna be the last Terrifier. Like, what is another Damien Leone whatever movie look like without art?
Yeah.
Is it even gonna be like? I hate saying that because like I don't want to pigeonhole somebody, but like this is all we know from you right now. So like, is he gonna make another cool ass movie, or does he need Terrifier? Does he need art?
The thing about Terrifier is there's a lot of gross movies, and it's not the gross, it's art. It's the way he reacts and how he's like just giddy and funny, and he thinks everything's so funny that he's doing, and he just is like such a good mime.
Yeah.
So I can't imagine, like, he has one other movie out there, and it's something really dumb sounding. I forgot what it's like Frankenstein versus Wolfman or something like that.
Oh.
It's something and I haven't seen it. But I mean, it was still, I think it's even like either right after this one, or so it's between the two.
Oh, I see.
But I think a new movie from him, I'd still go see it. I'd give him the benefit of the doubt, but I definitely would doubt.
Yeah, he's got a lot to prove. The Ninth Circle. Oh. Yeah, Zombie posted a short film. I thought this is so they released he released a short film called The Ninth Circle, but that is Art's introduction, I believe. The scene we saw in Hallows Eve it's included, I believe.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. But
except for the last
he
part.
did the Mummy, Frankenstein versus the Mummy, 2015.
Oh,
the year before Terrifier came out.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, the Ninth Circle was like a short film that he made with art. That is the scene. The first section where Art is there, where he's like looks kind of weird. That's why he looks so weird, because it was filmed so much before All Hallows Eve. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I liked it. Again, the art section is the only part that I like truly liked the most. The alien section and all that stuff, those are cool. The thing that pisses me off is not pisses me off. The thing that's like silly is the VHS tape aspect of it. Of like, okay, this kid gets a VHS tape in his Halloween bag. Cool idea, but then it's just a movie, and it's not like. So they're watching something on their TV, but they're watching like a movie with like music and cuts and light. Like, it's not like found footage, and it has to be. So who made this? Like, they're filming a movie. Who made this movie? Yeah. And I know, okay, it's horror, you gotta just let it go. But like, if this whole movie was found footage, then it would be like, oh, and it was all dirty and grimy and like, okay, that'd be cool, and that makes sense. But like, they just watched like a legit movie, and then Art is like popping in and shit. You know?
And this came out a year after VHS as well.
Oh, really? So there you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
I mean, though it could have been made before it came out
before.
A year after. Yeah. So, but it was a good idea. If he didn't know about VHS, it was like a good idea. He just tapped into the wrong aspect of it.
Yeah.
Because VHS did it right.
Yeah, VHS absolutely nailed it. And KOTOR saying found footage. Yeah, found footage is his own super genre. That's one of my favorite genres. But it felt like, yeah, it was weird. And then it's like you're watching these scenes, and then they cut back to the babysitter. I'm like, oh right, she's watching a movie. Mm-hmm. I forgot that, because like we're also just watching a legit movie, and she's also watching this, and it was kind of silly, but I liked it. I liked it overall.
Yeah, like I said, it's not the worst thing in the world, and it definitely shows promise.
Yeah. And what's super interesting is The first Terrifier, and I don't think the second one. I think just the first one has a very unique look to the whole movie with the way it's shot and edited and like color corrected. Like the coloring is weird, and I thought that was just his style. But watching this, I'm like, oh no, he chose that directly for Terrifier for art, like that style, minus like the fake grainy stuff to it. The rest of the movie is just like filmed normally, you know, and he filmed Terrifier 1 like weird because that's the style. So that was interesting. And he says you can totally feel the sea legs. Yeah, he's getting a feel for it, which I appreciate, you know. I appreciate seeing where things start with art. Art start. Let's get into it. We open up on where's the thing? We open up on a house. Oh, I can see myself. It's so weird, you know. We open up on a house, and it's Halloween night, and we meet the babysitter and these two kids, and they're kind of shitty, annoying kids, and she's the babysitter.
And she's in the first Terrifier. She's she's the lady that gets killed in the beginning.
She's like the news reporter lady, the interviewer. Yeah, that's right. So she's in it. Oh yeah, through the whole movie, the acting, not the best.
No.
But honestly, do you pay attention to acting if it's bad, or does it not? Like to me, it registers. Like I know, like, oh, this is bad, but it doesn't make me like, oh my god, it's the fucking bad acting. Like I've never been like that, you know.
Only if it's really, really bad and there's nothing to like this. I noticed a lot more than in Terrifier, where art and the gore overshadowed it, so it didn't matter. But this one didn't have as much creepiness to it. Yeah. Like it really wasn't that scary. Like you know, like there was like, you know, so it I noticed it a lot more just because there wasn't something else to distract me as much.
Yeah, that's true. So yeah, it's typical Halloween babysitter thing. The boy is going through his candy, and it's all like super generic candy because they can't show any labels, which is really funny. It's like the worst Halloween candy you've ever seen. And he's like, oh, what's this? And he pulls out a VHS tape, and he's like, oh, let's watch it. And she's like, did you get that in your candy? And he's like, yeah. So there's like 5 minutes of back and forth. Huh?
Let's make a scary movie that we don't put anywhere else but give away like on Halloween to kids.
I'd love that. Like... The problem is it would have to be like a USB drive, and like no one's gonna plug that in.
Oh yeah, no one's gonna put that in. Yeah, sure.
Like the VHS shit, or even a DVD maybe, but like no one's gonna do that, you know.
Let's make a horror movie called QR Code, and it's just
it's got
QR codes.
Hand it out.
You scan. I just got this QR code.
Yeah. We were talking about it in the watch party, and someone brought up like, why is the kid so excited about getting like a VHS tape? And when it's like a weird horror movie, he's like super into it. And I'm like, if I was a kid, if I was his age and someone gave me a weird VHS tape like bootleg horror movie, I would be ecstatic. That would be amazing. Yeah. I would be watching the shit out of it. And if it was this weird ass movie, I'd be super into it. So I get it.
This kid, I think Damien Leone wanted this kid to be like the kid from Terrifier 2. Like
the glasses.
Kid
yeah.
Is a better version of this kid, basically.
Yeah, for sure. Not him though, because he dies.
No.
You know? So they end up watching the movie, and this is the ninth circle, which is the first appearance of Art. So it's this lady at like a train station, and this is the very first time we see Art, and yikes.
Yeah, goofy Art.
Fucking crazy. This is just a man in makeup, and it's crazy that we go from this to where we are now. Like,
yeah,
it's all subtle. Like the costume is there, all the shit is there, but like it's just this. It's also, I think, David Howard Thornton's face fits Art so much better. Like this guy's eyes are kind of like smaller, and they do the thing like
cheek.
the extended cheeks and the extended nose. It's just
Yeah.
like little bit, a couple little micro changes, and it's a whole different character. But this is where we started, and you gotta appreciate that. So she's getting chased around, and she ends up like kind of in the basement of this train station. There's other women in there who are chained up, and we see like they're chained up, and then they get like pulled down the train tracks and down through this. He knows how to find like locations. Like all these locations are so him. You know what I mean? Like I feel like I can point out, oh yeah, he filmed something there for sure. They're so unique, and it's kind of like Nightmare on Elm Street vibes almost, in this like not as hot. There's no steam, but it's just like these dirty like underground areas. And we see all these like kind of demon creatures, and like I think we're gonna get some of this in the new movie based on that dude in the trailer who's maybe or maybe not in this movie. The guy with he's like covering his face.
Yeah,
like,
and his weird teeth.
And he's like,
where he's bringing it
same
back
guy.
to that. Because he was like forging the sword or something, like
Yeah.
in the trailer.
The sword. So I'm curious. I'm so scared. I don't want too much story. I want more story of Art, but I don't want. If he's just like a demon, I'm gonna be disappointed.
Yeah.
If they're like, yeah, he's a demon, and there's like 10 other demons, and they're all working for somebody, I'm gonna be super disappointed.
Or it's her dad. It is her dad. Because
Yeah.
remember, her like that could be another thing.
I don't know. It's so sensitive. It's a very sensitive topic.
They should just keep it like Michael Myers, and it's just he's an enigmatic force of destruction.
Yeah, he's evil, sure.
Yeah.
But don't go too deep into it. Well, I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, so we got a couple kills in here. There's some pretty cool creatures and makeup. Makeup has always been the strong suit of all of his movies, so it looks cool. The kills are pretty cool. And like right as the lady who we see is about to die, the babysitter's like, nope, cutting it off. We're not gonna watch this. And the kids are like, oh, I want to watch it. Oh yeah, here's like, it's hard to see, but there's like a demon, a leader demon dude, and it feels like they're gonna like do an impregnate her type situation. Is that the vibe you got?
Yeah, a little bit. A little. This movie was definitely like what we talked about before it started. We can talk about it at the art section, but it was a lot more creepy and sleazy than the other movies.
Yeah, we'll get to it when we get to art. So she cuts it off. The kids go to sleep. The little girl is scared. She's scared of Art specifically, and the babysitter is like calling her friend, and there's kind of some weird stuff happening, but nothing too crazy. And then once the kids are in bed, the girl goes into sleep in the bed with her brother because she's scared. And then the babysitter's like, you know what? I'm gonna watch the next section of the movie. And the next section is this lady who just moved into a new house, I think. Or maybe not. I don't know if they just moved, but her husband is a painter, and she's talking about how he painted this very, very creepy thing, and we don't see what it is yet, but it'll come back later. And then this section is just that movie that came out a couple years ago. It
was like a Paranormal Activity movie. Is that the one?
No One Will Save You.
Oh,
it's called No One Will Save You.
Oh yeah, I watched that. That was such a weird fucking movie.
Yeah, I didn't like it that much. It's what's her name? Caitlin Denver. Caitlin Denver, and it's an alien home invasion movie. And it's her in her home, and it's basically like if aliens were like robbing your house, but like not. And this is the movie that doesn't have any dialogue, right? I think it's just like dialogueless.
The movie reminded me of like if they made a movie out of like Limbo or Inside. Like it's just like
Yeah, I can see that.
You just really weird, silent, and you just move from thing to thing, and it's just creepy stuff happening.
Yeah. I remember when this came out, I was really like I think everyone really liked it, and I was like, oh, this didn't really do it for me. But that's what like good on him. Like he made that movie first. So yeah, like there's this. I think it's like a meteor crashes, right? And then these like
I'm gonna be
alien.
honest, like
Yeah.
I was thinking about this before we started, and I'm like, I don't fucking remember this. I remember the part where she's getting chased. I don't remember
Yeah.
any and the painting, and that's it. Like it's crazy.
Yeah,
not very like
it's not very memorable because it's a lot of like running around in the house. She calls her husband. Her husband's like basically like calm down, like typical like thing. And then we see the aliens come into her home, and they don't look very good. This is the only like makeup practical effects stuff that I don't really like the way they look. They also they're in like a suit. They're like an alien, and they have a mask, and it's just like Google alien and just the copy paste of the alien face you've seen everywhere for 50 years. It's just that face. And they move weird. They move like they're swimming in the air. Really weird. None of it is ever explained. And it's probably my least favorite. Here's the alien. Ah, shit, it moved. So like, yeah, they have like these tubes that they're breathing out of. Here it is, right here. It's just an alien.
yeah,
Just like, and I thought like maybe the mask is gonna get kicked off, and it's like this horrific face, but that doesn't happen, right?
no. Not that I remember.
So she's kind of getting chased throughout the room, and then she's in the room with the painting, and she's getting like pulled away, and then the painting comes down, and it's a painting of art. The cover, like the famous, which is like, okay, I love it, but what the fuck? What? Like, what's the connection? And this is here's it's the cover of the movie.
Yeah.
And it's like, why? This is what scares me is I don't want art to be the devil. I don't want art to be. I don't even want him to be evil. This dude painted evil, so it's like,
but
you know.
But that also happened in part 2 because the dad was drawing art. Remember, like he was drawing Art the Clown in his sketchbook, and they were like, "How did he know about this guy before it happened?" So he knew. Like I have a feeling he had all this lore in his head, and he finally got to do it in part 2.
Yeah, doing it slowly. Oh man. I don't. It's weird. I don't want him to be a person because he can't be. But I also don't want him to be. I don't want him to be like a demon. I don't want him to be a spirit. I don't want him to be a ghost. I don't know what I want.
Would you rather it be a demon or some weird ass like Stephen King like floating turtle shit?
I don't know.
Like that's the question, because like that's basically your two choices: is like demon or crazy ass like intergalactic like cosmic horror.
I don't know if I want that. A demon is so easy though. It's so like ugh.
Yeah.
And I don't want to like don't do Satan. Don't do the artist killing people because he needs souls for this other thing. Like, no, I don't want that. I don't know what I want.
Unless it's like a new version of hell, like Hellraiser, because Hellraiser is awesome because it's like this other version of hell.
Okay,
and how hell works and how it's more like bureaucratic with like they got Leviathan and everything.
So
like
after the trailer for the new one came out, I was on the subreddit and people, I guess Damien, he's obsessed with Hellraiser. He loves Hellraiser.
Okay.
So if it goes that route of like there's other creatures and other things and they're all, it feels like maybe that's where they're going. And if
that would be fine.
If he's taking inspiration from Hellraiser, then like, I don't know.
If he likes Clive Barker, then it's going to be a weirder type of demon than just, oh, I'm a demon. I'm from hell with a pitchfork. It's going to be like really cool. Because I've read a lot of Clive Barker books and they're like out there when it comes to hell. It's amazing.
Yeah, if it's something like that, okay, cool, let's do it. But just don't do Satan. Don't do he's a demon who's collecting souls for Satan. Don't do that shit. Like, just, you know,
Something
do
new.
something cool. Something cool. And if it's like, okay, in this world there are other entities, there are other living things out there like art that are doing other stuff, and he's going to explore that later in a new series of movies, and it's going to connect back to art in, after two or three, like maybe.
You know what would make sense in like a realistic if like he was actually like this, like he was Loki, because he's like Loki,
Yeah, I can
but
see
he's
that.
like a real Loki, like a fucked up Loki, where he goes
Yeah.
around having so much fun playing jokes on people.
Yeah.
You know?
We'll see. We'll see in a week.
Yeah.
Less than a week. No, in a
Hell
week,
yeah.
actually in a week from right now. In a week we'll be
We'll be in
watching Terrifier 3.
Yeah.
Whew.
Hell yeah.
I just got a
Whoa.
boner.
Both of us.
Okay, so then she pauses the tape, walks around again, and it's really cool that she's pausing the tape in between exactly when these shorts are happening. So when she stops it, the next one starts. Great, good for her. And also there's staticky in between the stuff, which is okay, cool. So she goes and checks on the kids, and the kids are sleeping, or they're not sleeping, but she's like, whatever. She goes back down and watches the last tape, or the last section. And that is the art film.
Yeah.
And this is where it's like super grain, not super grainy, but like this is where it looks like Terrifier. It looks like Terrifier. Like this.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Like that.
I hate it. I hate the coloring. I hate that it's like this shiny shit.
What
I don't like it at all.
Is it's like it's old, but they kept it crisp. Like that's the problem. Where it's like, no, you can't make it look old and then keep it crisp and like 4K. You gotta degrade, like put some noise in there.
Yeah.
Put some like bleeding, some like some blooming of light. Like
yes,
something
exactly.
in there.
They filmed it with maybe not 4K at that time, but it's a filter. Zombie. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's just a filter, and there's no post processing to make it look. He wanted it to be grindhousey, and it doesn't. It looks like he's trying to make it look grindhousey instead of just looking grindhousey.
Yeah, he pushed the grindhouse button. That's what he did.
He went on Envato and downloaded the grindhouse plugin for Final Cut. And the second one is almost identical to this, minus the fake like grainy staticky stuff that he has, which I'm glad, because it doesn't fit and it doesn't need it. And thankfully in 2 he gets rid of this and it's shot normally, and 3 looks even way better. But yeah, when you start the first Terrifier, it's like, oh my god, it's bad. I fucking hate watching it with new people, because I feel like I have to explain a lot. Yeah. Like, okay.
I always say just wait till you get to the pizza place.
Even the
pizza place is awesome.
Yeah, the pizza place is
That's
cool,
my
but then it gets
in the movie.
And then it gets like, where are you, this building? Once you get in the building, it's fun. It's great. But I always have to like, okay, there's like, just give it 20 minutes and then it's gonna get good and blah 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 blah. So we're following this girl and she's driving. I don't know where she's going. She's just driving, and she stops at this gas station in the middle of this creepy forest place, and no one is there, and we hear some struggling or something going on, and then boom, art pops out. And this is more of the art we know. It's not quite there because it's not David Howard Thornton. It's not the actor we love, but it's closer.
He's got like old smoker lady look eyes.
Yeah,
they're an old lady smoker.
Yeah, they're too dark. You don't ever see his. You don't see his teeth. Later you do, but here is like, he needed to be kind of smiling here. I love that
I'm
the guy.
Terrifier. I'm the Terrifier.
Hey, I'm the Terrifier. Give me a cigarette, huh? What are you doing? He comes out of the bathroom and the guy's like, "Why are you rubbing your shit on the wall?" And he's like showing his hands. He got like shit on it, and he does that in the first movie, right? I don't know. I don't remember if he does it in the second one, but I'd love that he just rubs shit on the wall. It's funny.
No, the little girl shits in the second one, just on like I think, or on the floor. She like poops on the floor when she first shows up.
Oh man, I don't remember that at all. So she gets gas, and the guy's telling her how to get out of here. And then he hears a noise inside the gas station, and then she goes inside, and then she sees Art killing him. And this is where we see Art in full effect. He's chopping the body up, and he's having a great time doing it.
He's having the best time.
And that's why we love him.
He's so happy. Like, he's so happy. He just wants to, like, show you. He's just like, look how funny this is.
He's proud of his work.
Yeah.
It's great.
Like,
so she gets in the car and leaves, and then like as she's driving, he's like on the side of the road with a sign. It's like, it's funny, stuff like that. He pops up next to her window as she's stopping. She calls the police, I believe, and it's really staticky, and you don't really know what they're saying, but she's like, there's a guy killing me, whatever. And she ends up running to like a creepy kind of abandoned house, right? Or like a farmhouse or something.
Why would you do that?
Oh yeah, no, we'll just keep going. So she's sitting in the air, like it's a dirt floor, dirt ground, and she's in here. And then you see the ground, and fucking Art is just crawling through from the ground. And it's amazing. And then she looks up, and we see him. It's so good.
Hello.
And he's chasing her around. I don't know if it's this scene, but we see his kind of signature weapon, which is like, it's like a whip. It's like a long rope with like random shit, like scalpels and scissors, and I love it. It's so cool. Yeah. It's just a bunch of garbage, but sharp objects, and he's just like whoosh, whoosh, and like slicing her up. It's awesome. And he uses that in the second, or no, for sure the first movie.
And this, I think he does in the second one.
In the second one too. That's kind of his thing. A tetanus rope.
When he's in the bathroom.
She gets into a car with a guy, and they end up crashing. And this is she wakes up on a table. Not going to show it, but here she is, and she's like, oh, blah, blah, blah. And then they kind of pan out. And this is where we were talking about this before the show. A lot of her body parts are cut off. She's naked. And she has he carved like slut and whore and like other words in it, and like degrading shit. And we talked about how like one reason for sure, at least you and I maybe a lot of people like Terrifier, is they never go into like anything sexual. There's no assault. Art doesn't assault anybody in that way. There's no,
he doesn't like lick someone's face, lick a girl's face before she kills him. Like nothing
close.
Creepy. There's no sexual tension. There's no like, this is sexually dangerous. What is he gonna do to me? It's just, I'm gonna kill you in horrible ways. It's fun.
And I don't worry. Like every time I watch a horror movie and it gets like, I hate that it takes me out of it. It's like nothing about this is fun or entertaining. So that's why I love it. The two movies so far, and hopefully the third, is that he avoids that. So for this to have it, it's like, it's like, oh, that's weird. Hopefully that was the one thing, and he got it out of the system, and now it'll never happen again. But it was
I think
really
he was
weird.
Just trying to think how it could be so terrifying.
Right.
What could he write?
What's the worst
carve
thing?
Words. What word would you carve? He's not going to carve like pumpkin. Or not going to carve
jerk.
like jerk or.
But jerk would be funny if you just wrote the word jerk. Dickhead.
What he should have done is wrote art. It should have just been art. Like art.
Right.
And that would have been fun.
That would have been fine. But he didn't.
Yeah.
So the tape that fits more with what he would do now. But now I don't think he wouldn't. Art now I don't think would like even tie someone up and just torture them. He would just kill them immediately. Like doesn't really see. I don't know. Well, it's early. It's the first one, so
Yeah.
he was still exploring who he was. So this babysitter ends the tape, and she's like, "Oh, what the fuck?" And she's walking around, and then the tape kind of comes back on. It turns itself on, and we see a room where we saw a scene that we saw earlier, and he's inside the TV, and he's doing the like knocking on the glass, and then he kind of pops out, and then she's running up this. Oh yeah, it's like she's looking at the TV, and then we see the reflection, and Art's behind her, but he's not behind her.
That was
And then
cool. I like that.
That was cool. He's getting closer, and then he's just in the room. And then a part that I did like is she's like running up the stairs, and then it cuts, and the editing changes, and the color changes to match the last short. So now it's like she's in the movie, and he's kind of chasing her through the house. She goes into the kid's bedroom, and they are both dead. Their heads are on like the bed together. For graphic, we haven't seen them.
They look terrible. Too.
Yeah, they don't.
Dumbest looking heads.
Yeah, they don't look very good. But he killed them, which we've never seen Art kill a child. But I believe that happens in the third one.
He kills children in the second one. He shoots them with guns.
That's true. But that was like a weird
And he like
sequence. That was like
dream sequence.
a dream sequence.
Yeah.
But yeah. So he kills them. They're dead, and then it kind of just ends. And then we cut back to I think that same scene again where he's kind of going to the camera, which is just great, and smiling and having a good time.
This just occurred to me now. This would actually be a cool concept where so it's an anthology series. So someone gets a tape, they watch all the movies, then he comes out and gets them, and then that becomes the movie, and then the tape gets passed on, and someone watches all of those, and then they become the movie, and then they become the next one, and that's how it
Cool.
keeps adding to the VHS. That would be a cool concept for
Ben
an
Monster
anthology.
TV copyright. That's ours. You can't do
Yes.
that. That's ours. And then on the wall, he writes Art. So that's where we see his name for the first time. And that's it. Movie's over.
It was fine.
Yeah, I liked it more than I thought I would, for sure. I thought it was gonna be like kind of trash, but it wasn't. It was good. It was all right. I think it's gonna be, for me, we're not gonna rank it because Ben's not here. But I assume it will be at the bottom of the list. I haven't talked to Ben about his thoughts on the movie, but I don't think it'll be. We were also talking about this
pretty easy call
last night.
An easy call.
Or sorry, before the show. I hope by this time, or next week, in a couple hours next week, it'll be like 3, 2, 1, 0. This is 0. 3, 2, 1. Which is, if it ends up that way, it'll be very interesting that like every movie he's just getting better and better and better. But I think for me this is going to be, it is dead last. I know it's not going to be. It's not better.
Better
than
not be
Terrifier.
below this.
No.
Terrifier 3 better not be below
No,
this.
it can't. It won't
I'd
be.
so
There's
mad.
no way. There's no fucking way. So yeah, we're not gonna rank it. We'll rank both All Hallows Eve and Terrifier 3 next Saturday. So here's what we're doing. So the next CAD movie, like we said, Terrifier 3. We're here, folks. We're finally here. We're finally fucking here. The movie comes out Thursday, 1 week from today. So we're not going to be doing CAD on Thursday. We're going to be doing CAD on Saturday, the old time, the old new time.
The old new time.
So
This is the new old time.
not the new old time. So this Saturday, we're going to watch Terrifier 1, the first Terrifier movie. We're gonna do a watch party in the chat, in the Discord. If you haven't seen it, now's your chance. We're gonna watch Terrifier 1. At some point before Thursday, we're gonna watch Terrifier 2 in the Discord. Probably Tuesday or Wednesday. Are you streaming Tuesday?
I'll probably do Tuesday, yeah.
Okay.
If I can.
So probably Wednesday night, maybe Monday night, but Monday or Wednesday, we'll do Terrifier 2 in the Discord watch party.
We're
Thursday,
still gonna find out if there's a show tomorrow too.
yeah, we'll get to that. Thursday,
Okay.
Next Thursday, no show, no stream. Robert and I will be watching Terrifier 3. Friday. That Friday is our Family Fools, our big Halloween episode. It's fucking crazy. So it's here. So we're gonna watch that. We're gonna do that, and then Saturday Ben is gonna watch Terrifier 3 during the day. Saturday night is CAD, where it'll be a normal episode probably. But Ben will give his thoughts on All Hallows Eve, and then we'll do Terrifier 3, and then we'll rank both movies. So that's CAD. Tomorrow night, we don't know what's happening. Ben is away, so there may be a stream. There may not be a stream. We don't fucking know. Do you know?
We don't know. We'll find out.
But we'll find out.
There will be
be
not a stream.
Yes.
Would we want to watch a movie and pull it back a little bit?
If there's no stream, then maybe we do Terrifier 1. So we could do Terrifier 1 and then Terrifier 2 Saturday. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But there'll be something going on tomorrow night. I'll say that. Okay. It's either going to be a stream with all of us. Maybe it's a game stream. Maybe it's a movie. I don't know. But something will be happening tomorrow night. But it's not going to be Tuesdays with Ben Monster. Because there's no Ben Monster. He's dead. And that's
He's
all the
living with
things.
Danny.
He's with Danny. They're on a farm. We can go visit anytime we want.
Yeah. There's Danny and the Jets and Ben.
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
Billy Yum Yum. All those.
Billy Yum Yum. I haven't heard that name in years. VR Gabe.
Gabe.
And that's it. The show's over. The show's over.
It was a good show. This show was a good show. We did a good job. We did what we could.
We did what we could.
Without
our fearless leader.
Yeah.
Without Ben. But Ben will be back. Ben will return.
Like Chucky.
Like Chucky. He always comes back.
Yay, go Benz.
Thank you.
Fuck you, zombie.
Well, what if maybe Zombie's talking about you because you're me today?
Oh, okay.
Zombie,
Never mind.
were you talking about Robert Gabe or Gabe Gabe? Let me know in the chat. Daniel, hello.
Well, fuck you either way, zombie.
That I can agree with.
Thanks, Brenda.
Brenda says Robert. You're definitely Robert. I can't be. I'm not. I'm Ben Gabe or Gabe Gabe. You're Gabe Robert or Robert Robert. We're gonna go raid. We've never raided this person, but we're gonna go raid them today. We're gonna go say hi to our good friend Cody Scheibe.
Oh shit!
Oh my god, Robert. Oh my god, Gabe.
Putting those in the same section where they kill each other is great. It's the best decision we've ever made.
It's a good idea.
We should put all of them in there, honestly. There it is.
There it is.
Thank you for watching. I love you. I gotta say it.
Don't be a dingus.
Oh God!
Sucking on a chili dog, sucking on a chili dog, sucking on a chili dog, sucking on a chili dog.
Don't be a dingus.
Bye, Ben.